Hey Wizards, guess what? It's Kieran Ashhammer. I'm here for another exciting episode of the Dual School Fire and Storm walkthrough, guys. And we are on our way to the Tower of Pale Beauty because, well, we've got to talk to, I believe, let's see, well, we have to get something. It's always we have to get something, right? Oh yeah, we're trying to find Zed. We're trying to find one of the monks who was taken. So we're trying to figure this thing out, and we were sent here to talk to the monks.
Spellbinder, the Shadow Queen warned us you'd be sniffing about. Warm blood, hairless mouse, antennaless freak.
Wow, he's not very nice, is he?
I knew you'd be searching for this useless traitor, Zed. Prepare to be beaten and caged!
Okay, before we jump into it, let's check our deck, because I have not looked at it, and yes, I'm missing some really great spells that I want to make sure we have in here. So, let's make sure that we have a Stormzilla, a Triton, a Stormlord, and I'm liking King Artorias, and oh, we could put a Storm Owl in there too. I forgot we trained up Storm Owl, didn't we? And that is a monster hit. Ooh, is it worth it though? I mean, you're talking 10 pips before you can like hit something with that. Why not? We'll have it in there for funsies. Okay, so yeah, I think that is a good set. We should be able to topple these guys here. Let's check our side deck and make sure everything's good to go. Oh yeah, so we're going to go ahead and this is going to be one of those. There could be a pain in the butt. So let's make sure that we have appropriate blade action up. Another one of these puppies. And then let's go ahead and throw some tower shields on for defense because we might need those. Okay, let's take down Drepa Hook Tip moths. They're not very nice, are they? Or at least these moths aren't. Look, poor Zed back there. We have found Zed. That is good news. Most excellent news. Okay, I don't think we're going to need King Artorias here. So let's draw a shield, sure. Hey, we got first initiative. That's fantastic. I hardly ever get first initiative. Well, guys, I just want to say thanks. The channel's been continuing to grow. It's all thanks to you guys. Everybody that's taken a moment to do one of the 3 free things you can do to support the channel, which is hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, or dropping me some comments. I love responding back to you guys with the comments and everything. It's absolutely fabulous. So thank you for engaging with me. And hopefully we'll engage again. Hey, this is perfect. We're going to drop a blade. And if we can get the right spell to pop up, that's the real challenge right here, is none of my AoEs have popped up. But we just might try to take off. We need to get rid of his minion. Yeah, his minion's going to be a problem here. So we need to get rid of the minion. They're both... Yeah, my pet is on top. They're both problematic. But definitely get rid of the minion. They're both balanced, so they can be annoying. The things I hate fighting against balance is when they start hitting you with weaknesses and stuff, because that just I just hate getting hit by weaknesses. Oh wow, we're getting all the big spells out, aren't we? Well, let's do it. We're doing okay. Our pet is helping us out on defense quite a bit. Cannot complain about that. You know, this reminds me, guys, don't forget, I stream Monday nights, Wizard101. We are back on schedule. Have a great time hanging out. Right now, I'm playing my my myth wizard, who I absolutely love. And what we're doing with my myth wizard primarily right now is I am trying to... Let's do this. Yeah. We're trying to finish all the side quests right now. And right now we are getting ready to start the side quests in Novus. So if you have a wizard and you want to hang out with me and do some side questing with me in Novus, please come on out Monday night. Or if you just want to hang out and chat, I love chatting to everybody. Chat's wide open. Yep, see, there we go. One weakness coming out. Sorry. Had to throw out my complaint about these guys. But we have a really good time. Had a great time this last week. Finished the last side quest of Lemuria, and now we get to move on to the next world. So I'm pretty stoked about that, and love hanging out with you guys, chatting as we go through that. A lot of you guys have just done some of those side quests, so you're really helpful in giving me the information that I need to be successful. This is kind of not bad, perfect. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy right here. And that's going to give us a little bit of breathing room. Get rid of that Moth Mage. With the critical and 2 blades, even with the weakness, that should take him down? No. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That's not what I was expecting to happen. Yeah, see those weaknesses, especially those negative 40s? Oh my goodness. That just really throws off a good hit. That should have knocked him out. Well, okay, let's see what we got going on here. We're going to have to do some defense right now. Well, let's do a little bit of defense right here. Okay. Because I knew he was going to hit me again, and I could have... Well, he could have hit me again. That was the point. Ooh. Now let's put that shield up. Right now we need the pips to be able to get a hit in. Problem is in my deck is I don't have a whole lot of low pip attacks, and that's really all this Moth guy needs right now is a low pip attack. So unfortunately I got to use what I got. This will be perfect for the main guy. Let's see here. We are pretty well set with blades, aren't we? That's good. So when we do our killing blow on the boss, we're kind of set. Ooh, this is gonna hurt, guys. Ooh, at least he didn't crit. That would have been an unfortunate circumstance. Okay. Righty. This is going to finish him off easy, right? Well, let's make sure it does. And that will get rid of the hit that could be coming. So now I can play a little bit of defense and finish off the big guy. This is like one of my favorite per pip damage spells right here. When it hits, it always hits hard. I didn't even have any blades on him. My goodness. Right? Didn't even have any blades on him. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to toss this in Storm Owl. I don't plan to use Storm Owl, because what I need is I need a feint right now. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, well, you know, he's consistent, right? Absolutely consistent. 45, 45, 35, 35. Okay. Then this is perfect. This is not necessary. We'll throw this on me. I wonder if I could destroy him with just blades. Because because usually I put a feint on a guy. And he's only got 16,000 health. Don't really need that. Don't really need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. Well, right. Well, what I need is pips. Don't need that. Don't need that. I still need pips. Well, perfect. Okay. This will assure that he goes down. Okay, that's not too terrible. That will... Oh. I do not have a shield up. That was brutal. Okay. Don't need this guy. Don't need this guy. Don't need either of those. Don't need that. There we go. Let's get a shield up while we try to survive this. Wow. Didn't want to have to use a heal if I could have avoided it. Wow, he knows it's coming, doesn't he? Okay. Well, let's finish this guy off. Oh, this is nice, guys. This will be a huge hit. Excellent.
Blinded by the light, I cannot escape the death spiral.
Okay, Zed. Let's go.
That was amazing, Spellbinder. Can you get me home?
I sure can, Zed. There we go. We have secured Zed and taken him back. Fantastic, guys. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So what are our goals today? Well, we've got to finish unraveling the sardonyx question because that's where we're at right now. And now that we have saved another companion to our friend, this is going to help out quite a bit. So let's get him back to his place.
By the stars, I don't know how you knew where to find me, but I cannot thank you enough. You are allied with Ezekiel?
Yeah, Ezekiel, that's who I meant. Yeah.
Ezekiel sent you to find me? Please, let me see his message. Oh my. He thinks you are... Well then, can you help light the mana flame? With luck, the symbol will inspire more and more mantises to rise against the Shadow Queen. Once that is done, can you find Nadessa the Spiceseer and tell her what befell me with that dreadful moth, Dreppa Hooktip? I don't think Nadessa meant to betray me, nor do I think she fully realizes the depths of the Shadow Queen's evil. Besides, everyone deserves a second chance, eh?
I'll tell you what, the male mantises are such nice guys. But I guess when you have all those warrior female mantises wandering around, pushing you around, it can be kind of tough. Yep, I bet it can. Okay, let's head on down. There is the mana flame. Let's do its thing.
Upon lighting the mana flame, you sense more and more mantises peering curiously at you. Few look openly, but you feel many eyes and antennae on you. They watch from behind windows and around corners.
Very cool. I like that cinematic right there. Okay, let's go talk to Nadessa.
You? I mean, I did not expect to see you again. You defeated Dreppa Hooktip and freed Zed? Is it wise to tell me this? Zed specifically told you to talk to me about the Monks of Lost Light and the Fifth Column and the Shadow Queen? The open air is no place for this kind of talk. Come inside.
Okay, let's health up before we go inside. I mean, she does seem like she might be trustworthy, but when you see these are bad signs. Okay, so let's go in and talk to Nadessa and see if she is friendly or if she is a pawn of the Dark Queen. What do you guys think? Now's the time to place it in the
You
comments.
seem wary, anxious. What do you think is going to happen here? I will make some tea and you will tell me what you need to. Tell me of where you come from, or what you saw on the far side of the Starfall Sea, or what you believe the Shadow Queen desires. Wait, what was that noise?
Traitors, Balors say, come with us to jail and execution, or else we kill you now.
Foolish creature! I am Nadessa the Spiceseer, one of the ruling members of the Troika. I order you...
Silence! Balors say, take you too.
Okay, let's stop these guys. Balor's behemoths. Very good. Well, I think we got them. See, wise of me to up my health, right? Yep. There's a few things in Wiz that can be very instrumental. Okay, what are these guys? Death guys? No worries there. Very nice. Okay, so very good. Awesome. Well, they're going to beetle me, but that's okay. I can take a beetle or two to begin with. Yeah. It's going to feel good to crush these two. Ooh, okay. I think that kind of tells me I won't need this. Tells me which way to go. Let's go with our fire dragon to finish these guys. I do wish there was a way I could get a Stormblade in my regular deck, but you can only get the School Blades for your main school, unfortunately. And I agree with that. I think there are reasons why you would want to do single school. One of the big purposes with playing this way is it was always my understanding the way Wizard, with the way they intentionally designed a good portion of the game, was to encourage you to have a secondary school, to be able to use two aspects and to complement yourself with things that you don't have. I think that was always their intention from the beginning, especially when you look at the crafted gear for the first arc and the second arc. I think it was quite head in mind. But I thought it was really hard to do successfully, you know. And then, of course, different metas came out, you know, to play thanks to YouTube and different YouTubers and stuff putting stuff out there and different sites. And there's nothing wrong with the metas. There are definitely some ways you can game the system. But I find Wizard101 always be way more fun when you are coming up with your own ways to play. And this has been a lot of fun doing the dual school really tightly like this. And I think one of the things that has made dual school really, really more fun to play has been the advent of the school pips, because the school pips gives you a lot more creativity on using other school spells in different ways. And for instance, you know, like right now we're using mastery amulets, which I think are really excellent. But then when you include school pips to help you with life, with healing spells, which is the big weakness for an attack school like this, it can be very
We
neat.
tell Balor, get you another time.
I cannot believe what just happened. This is impossible. Let us see what is happening on the street.
Let us see. Because, yeah, you were just attacked in your place of business. What do you think, Nadeza? Do you think the Queen and Balor have the good stuff in for you? Sorry, I'm just grabbing this health before we go talk to Nadeza.
Still quiet out here. Good. I was afraid there might be open fighting. I truly did not expect you to say anything that would have changed my mind or my allegiance, Spellbinder. But Warlord Balor has turned me fully to your side. If Warlord Balor has demoted Zelda and sought to imprison me, it makes sense he'll go for Zorak next. Zorak is the third member of the Troika Council. He is the representative of the Workers' Guild. Spellbinder, can you hurry over to Zorak's home and warn him?
Quickly, to Zorak's home. We gotta warn him. Gotta make sure that we're helping them out. Locus of the Apocalypse. I like that. What a great quest name. Okay, this must be Zorak's house because...
You see the all too familiar signs of struggle. Was that a noise from inside?
The all too familiar signs of struggle called the dungeon entry lineup thing. Okay, well, let's do this thing. Very good. Yeah, so to me, Wizard's always been fun, and with the school pips and everything, the meta's really, really changed. And you know the meta's changed when you hear people complaining about it all that time. And I think that's good. I think that refreshes the game.
Fleshling, we knew you put face in here.
Ha ha. You know, it's not like we haven't seen these guys before. Well, let's defeat Balor's behemoths again. Might as well. The more we knock out now, the less we'll have to deal with later on. Okay, we won't need that. Let's put that up. Very nice, yes. Yeah, so I've always felt that, you know, the neat thing about Wizard is there's lots of different ways where you can configure your deck and do a variety of different things. Now, of course, part of that is trying to build up some friends to play with in Wizard and a quest with. And I think that is always the very best way to play Wizard, is to meet some people and quest with them. The trick is always scheduling, yeah. I mean, that's always been the tough thing with online games, is trying to find the best time to hang out and play. You know, I remember when I first started playing Wiz back in the day, I would do some late nights, and I found this young lady, young mother, who played somewhere else. We never did learn where we lived, even though I was an adult, she was adult. But we did chat and quest along, and we had a good time laughing at each other and just having fun and playing late at night. And we would catch each other all the time. Didn't even have to schedule. We just knew what time we would be on. And we had a lot of fun doing that. And that was good times. And I think if you can find somebody to quest with, even if it's just one other person, that makes the game most exciting. But going back to the whole dual school idea, you know, I do believe that it's always been King Zala's intent for you to mix and match and come up with creative ways to build wizards and stuff. And not just to conform to meta and play every wizard that same way. And that's why I love things like Myth. I do like the attack styles here, and there's definitely strengths to both Fire and Storm as attack wizards that you just don't get playing other ways, you know, and I've always enjoyed doing that. And I think this has been a lot of fun. I don't know if I necessarily would have picked this combinations, and if I was to do this again, I would probably make Storm my main wizard and Fire my secondary if I was to do this combination again. But part of that's, you know, playing the game out and doing some research into the different gear and see how the combo gear really does benefit both schools. And I noticed that, especially with Storm, that you actually get a much better combination of gear with the Storm side of stuff because it gives you a high bonus on Fire and a high bonus on Storm. That was what I was noticing. Now, as we're getting up to this level, like the latest combo gear that I just did, starts to balance out and gives you better Storm attacks, or at least the last couple sets of gear that we've gone through. And it's all pretty different. Like, I've chosen not to do the helmets because the helmets have not really given me bonus damage. And in my meta right now, if I make it the ultimate dual school damage wizard, I'm going for damage specs. And so I only go for gear that adds damage for both my schools. And I think that's worked out pretty well so far in the game. Well, it looks like that did not kill them off in the first round. Well, that's okay. It'll take a round. It'll take 2 rounds, looks like. Who might take that guy 3 rounds, but there you go. Sometimes that is the way it works. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun to play it. The dual school meta is really neat. And I'll be honest with you, I've never had gear that looked like this. So another cool thing about doing this is every time I've hit a new school, right? Every time I've hit a new level and a new world, I've been able to get a specific look that's really unique to that. That's been really unique to that world. Like, I never had anything that wore like this, or even the school before that, so that's been a lot of fun. And I think that's a neat thing, or I think I've always thought that's been a cool thing, because I've never been more of a Stitch, but I do like a gear progression type of scenario, which allows you to really see your wizard change and to get different gear in different worlds and stuff. I really like that. And with the metas and the powerful gear, like at level 60 and at level 30 and at level 100, yeah, you can Stitch everything, but I think it's kind of fun to switch gear up every 10 levels or so, and that's another neat thing that's been a fun part about this particular, about playing this way and stitching different gear, is that you're able to see that gear progression each level.
Bah! We lose, but still win. Zorak already at Troika Palace.
Okay, let's head out and let's talk to Nadeza. Nadeza? Yes, Nadeza. Cool name. I really like a lot of the names. Like Krell over there. I'm trying to think where those names come from. You know, because usually names have a place, even names in the game like this. Let's talk to Nadeza.
Zorak's been taken to the Troika Palace? This is dire news.
Tell us what you observed.
Warlord Balor is moving quickly against any possible opposition to the Shadow Queen.
You set all of this in motion, didn't you, Spellbinder?
I'm not sure it matters, as Balor and the Shadow Queen are showing their ruthlessness and paranoia. Spellbinder, will you go to the Troika Palace and try to rescue Zorak? This medallion will let you in through the patron gate. Once you find him, accompany him back here.
Okay, but unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have. So next episode, we shall storm the palace and see if we can save Dvorak. Hope you guys have a great day and a great week. Catch you later. See you on stream. This is Kieran.